A very well optimized profile on LinkedIn brings me 40 to 100 new leads every single month just because I have a very optimized profile and it essentially looks like a landing page. So welcome to episode 4 of LinkedIn Raw. I'm basically showing all my strategies that I use to build a profitable business on LinkedIn and a profitable personal brand online. All raw, unedited series. We're going to get all of my knowledge and implementation for these strategies. So in this video and in this lesson, I'm going to cover everything you need to know for an optimized LinkedIn profile. Your profile is essentially acting like a landing page where your audience will find links to paid products, free newsletters, lead magnets, and everything else that you're actually going to be offering. So it's kind of like a central hub behind your LinkedIn business and your personal brand. So I want to start with your LinkedIn profile picture. You can pause throughout this video if you need to get any of my strategies or my templates. They're all going to be in the bio and below this video. So if you have any templates throughout this video, you're going to find them all in the description. So the first thing is going to be your LinkedIn profile photo. Now, this picture is one of the most critical aspects of your brands. When you comment on a post, people see your photo. When you post content, they're going to see it. When you DM someone, they see your profile photo, which makes it so crucial to stand out. Keep it on brand, keep it high quality. It's the most seen aspect of your profile. So here's exactly what I want you to do. So here's the 5-step checklist that I have for you. Your profile photo should only be your face and upper part of your body. So essentially from up here to around here. That's it. Don't have like those full like that. Don't do any of that. Don't do like some crazy like this. Don't do super low quality selfies. Don't do any of that. Okay, so use the back camera on your phone or DSLR to take your photo. Don't use front camera. That's usually really bad quality. Use a good camera like mine here, or use just your back camera. Don't use selfies or super unprofessional photos. I've seen some crazy LinkedIn profile photos, guys. Don't do anything like that. Keep your profile photo on brand. For example, if you're a travel vlogger, use a picture of yourself traveling. Don't be like cooking or something, you know? Make it on brand. Show a photo of like you holding a camera and you like traveling in the mountains. For my sake, I do content. I have an awesome studio. So mine's like a picture of me in a studio. I'm also going to update mine actually pretty soon. I've got a little bit of a different haircut and I look a little bit different. So I'll change mine pretty soon, but keep it on brand. And then feel free to remove your background of your photo and replace it with your brand color scheme. So what you could do is you could essentially take away the background and add some sort of gradient. For me, it'd be like this purple blue color scheme. You could do like reds, whatever your brand color scheme is, you can add that gradient and it'll kind of pop out on your profile. So some examples, I've got 2 here on the left. Obviously it's my head, just my head, and then the upper part of my body. These two, we've got like a selfie here from the airport. That's actually in Houston. Don't do that. And then like a side profile of you working, only side of your face. I literally can't even see who that person is. So don't do these two. Keep it your face. Make sure the lighting is good and upper part of your body. Okay. So the 2 profiles on the left here are clear. Show my face, stand professional side. 2 profiles on the right, obviously way less quality selfies. Don't show my entire face. Avoid these. Okay, so once you've got that, I will just show on my profile what that looks like. So look at my profile here. And this is what my profile looks like right now. Profile photo. That's going to be the most important part. If you want to edit it, you just press on it. You press on edits. You can update the photo. You can even add frames. I don't do that. Make sure it sets to everyone, and that's how you update your LinkedIn profile photo. Okay, so the next part is going to be your profile banner. This is literally one of the most critical parts of your profile on LinkedIn. It should showcase all the following things. The first thing is what you do and who you're helping. So for example, mine would be something like helping founders grow and scale with LinkedIn content. The second thing is the call to action. Message me, Elevate, if you'd like to work with me, and then subscribe to my YouTube. And then the social proof is going to be work with XYZ and many more. So just a perfect example of this is right now, my profile says we doubled our leads in 13 days with LinkedIn content. This is a testimonial from one of my recent clients who literally had this just from their content. They were able to double their leads in literally almost 2 weeks. So we doubled our leads in 13 days with LinkedIn content. That's going to be the CTA, or kind of like the testimony to show people that we actually have results. We have transformation through my agency. And then of course, at the top here, we've got double your leads in 13 days, link in the profile section. So that's going to be right here. You're going to be able to get the link to my free products. And then of course, I've got some links here and some emojis or I guess logos of the brands that we use that work with my agency, as well as what you can actually implement into your own business with these companies here. So that's really good to see. You got some testimonials. And then of course, another CTA here saying, start with my frameworks to get your results today. Click the link below. So it's 2 CTAs, one at the top left, one in the middle here, the testimonial at the top right, and then some brands here. That's gonna be a perfect banner. So I do use Photoshop to design all my banners, all my graphics, etc. I have a Photoshop file in this sheet, which you're gonna have access to the sheet along with all of the templates below this video. So if you have Photoshop, you can also convert this into Canva if you want, with like a pre-made template. So don't worry if you don't use Photoshop. So you can also take inspiration from it. You can create your own. You can even copy it. I don't care. Do what you want to do. And if you don't know how to edit something like this, I would recommend using like a designer or something on Fiverr. There's also a ton of designers on LinkedIn. So do what you want, whatever's easiest for you. But this template's really, really good. Honestly, it works really, really well for myself and all the clients that work with us at my agency. So that's what that looks like here on my banner. Okay, so the next thing is going to be the LinkedIn bio text. The first text people see when they go to your profile. This is very important as well. So this part of your profile is tied with your banner in terms of the actual importance. When someone's going to visit your profile, you have roughly 2 to 5 seconds to grab their attention and convert them to a follower, to a customer, or a lurker who wants nothing to do with you, right? So there's 2 options. So I want to give you a quick breakdown of my optimized bio text. I have been testing this out for literally over 2 years. And right now I haven't had more leads ever coming in than right now. My content's doing phenomenal. We're getting lots of new transformational results from my clients. So this is the process you want to copy right now. So take note of this. So the first thing, we've got CEO at Elevate, helping founders get consistent leads on LinkedIn using proven inbound, outbound, and AI strategies. I've got join the accelerate list below. So we're A/B testing this right now. This is the first one. I'm actually taking away helping because I don't really like that copy anymore. So instead we're doing something like this. We build your LinkedIn content engine. You get clients and authority. You can test my free systems for yourself below. So we're starting with, we build your LinkedIn content engine. So when you come to my profile, I'm telling you exactly what we're going to do with my agency and with my services. We're going to build your content engine. And what you're going to get from it, you get clients and authority. So from LinkedIn content, from all of our outbound strategies or inbound strategies, you're going to get your clients and your authority that you're looking for with your personal brand and your business. And if you don't believe us, you can literally test our free systems below, which is right here. And just for those systems alone, these are my free lead magnets. They're super quick wins. You're going to go through these quick wins and you're going to see how many results you can get in very little time, which is why you're going to then want to work with us in our content agency. All proven results. It's very good. So that's kind of the system from the profile photo. That's the first thing they're going to see. They're going to see the banner first because the first, obviously the banner is like very catchy to the eye. And then of course, the very first part of the text they're going to see is this part right here. So showcase what you do, then show what you're going to get from it, what your clients are going to get from it, what people that when they follow you, maybe they're not clients, but when people follow you, what they're going to get. And then something they can get like a CTA, maybe it's something for free in the link below. So that's going to be a well-optimized bio text. So you can use something like CEO at Elevate. You can promote your agency, whatever your company is. You can help founders who I help get consistent leads on LinkedIn, the ideal outcome, how I'm going to help my clients, and then a simple CTA, which is right here. So your bio text can be as simple as this. Showcase who you help, an ideal outcome for the people that you help, how you're going to help them, and then a CTA to finish it off, and that's perfect. Okay, so the next part is going to be a link in a bio and the call to action. So this section is right below the bio text, and it's going to help you convert your profile visitor from followers into customers. So I'd recommend keeping your link in bio to one of the following things. First, it's going to be a link to your free newsletter. The second is going to be a link to a free lead magnet. And the third is going to be a link to your free YouTube content. Whatever it is, I would recommend something that you can do for free because you can obtain emails very, very easily this way. I want you to get your audience to enter your sales funnel using a free product or resources. The easier the process for your audience, the better. You want this to be an easy, straightforward approach for your audience, nothing complex, not like 10 different CTAs in your banner and your bio, just one, like straight to the point CTA, one place. So here are some previous CTAs I used that actually worked really, really well for free stuff. So to join the waitlist here, the Accelerator Program waitlist. So that's to my private community. Watch my new YouTube video, a link to my new YouTube video, and then get started on LinkedIn, a link to my free newsletter. So I want to keep your CTA short, to the point, and easy to tell what it is. So for my sake right now, we've got 2 extra leads in 13 days. Again, this is a testimonial directly from one of my clients. So I actually added that into the link in bio. And this is directly to my 5-day free course, which you can then go to my free community, which is an amazing place to go if you want to build your LinkedIn community, your brand, and your business. So that's going to be the link in bio. Okay, so moving on is the LinkedIn feature section. Really quickly, I'll just kind of run down exactly what we have here. So first is going to be the bio text. Then we've got the banner here, which I'll show you that's optimized. We've got the personal photo, and then of course the link in bio. Okay, so that's awesome. Very, very good. If you have any questions so far, leave them below this video. I'll answer them. But make sure if you're at this point of the video, you can pause here and you can go ahead and optimize those things. I wouldn't worry about this too much. I would take around 1 to 2 days max to get this done. Don't stress over it a couple months. If you need to, hire a designer, get it done, and then move on to more of your business and your content side. But just focus on this for 1 to 2 days and you should be solid. So moving on below this is going to be your featured section. Now, this part's also a very critical part. You don't want to mess this up. I get a lot of leads from this place. I'm talking maybe like 30 to 40% of my leads can come directly from my profile. So don't mess this part up. Lots of heavy traffic here. So I want to keep your feature section to 1 to 2 items max. You don't want to go over that. Otherwise, people have to like scroll through it and it gets really annoying. So keep that 1 to 2 max. And this is my recommendation for your feature section. The first is going to be 1 free newsletter and then 1 low ticket paid offer. 1 free, 1 paid. The next is a free newsletter and your free lead magnet, 2 free, or low ticket paid offer and then a high ticket service, 2 paid, depending on how your audience is and how directly you want to sell your products and services. Then if you want to do just one, you could do a low ticket offer or a high ticket service. And the other thing is if you really want to do 3 things, you could do free newsletter, low ticket paid offer, high ticket service. Again, depending on how many things you're offering. And if you want to test out different results, you can definitely do that. I'm going to give you all my perfect strategy here that works for me and my clients. Although I want you to test out different things. So what's working for me may not work for you at your position. So for example, if I'm doing just 1 lead magnet right here, you can go ahead and test a high ticket service, test out the high ticket, low ticket, test out different things over, let's say 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month, just to see what works really well. And then they double down on what's working really well. If it doesn't work, just change it. There's nothing to hurt you with doing that. And then for the thumbnail of your featured items, you can actually steal my Photoshop template. Again, if you don't have Photoshop, you can put it into Canva. You're gonna have access to all of these. I highly recommend going through these, grabbing these templates, and then adding it to your own feature section. So that's what that looks like here. Very simple. I also recommend don't add like a description below the title, because if you do, it's not gonna, like when you click on it, mine takes you straight to the website. If not, it's actually going to open like a pop-up where you have to like click twice. Make it seamless for your audience. So don't add a description for your feature items. You can edit it actually really easily on your LinkedIn profile right here. Edits, and then boom, you can edit it right here. Edits, and of course you got description. Keep this blank. Okay, perfect. So moving on is going to be the About Me section. People sleep on this. Everyone ignores this section. I think it's a really great place to be, especially for people that are a little bit older. School on LinkedIn, when like the old school LinkedIn style is more like the About section versus the profile. So focus on the About Me section. I promise you there are people out there that still read it. Your ideal audience may be people that do read it. So do not sleep on this. First thing is introduce yourself. And then in a TLDR format, just share a simple rundown of what you do on LinkedIn, who you're helping, and why you're doing it, and what you offer. So typically at the start of the About Me section, I have a very basic understanding. Too long didn't read, that's what it stands for. And then after that, I have a much more detailed explanation of my About Me section. That's where we're going to be very specific, incorporate specific stats, analytics from clients you work with, you're following, etc. And also add a few social media links. So what mine looks like is something like this. Let's go to mine. Okay, so first I asked a question about targeting my ideal clients. Then I say, hi, I'm Alex. I help founders and business owners, and what I do, how many customers I've helped, some social proof, and then basically what I do. And then I say exactly what I offer. So I offer here, I've got some free stuff, some paid stuff, and I end it with a CTA, which is book a call here to work with me. I've actually had clients tell me directly that they booked a call from the About Me section because I don't have other links to the high ticket offer here. It's only in my CTAs and upselling. So this is literally where I've gotten the clients from. So if you want to get more clients this way, I'm telling you the About section is a place to add your links. Do not sleep on that. And then that's the About section. Now the next part is going to be Experience section. That's the last section of your profile, which is at the very bottom here underneath the content. This is where you can add everything you've done in the past. And as a LinkedIn creator, I've had experience in the past I don't find relevant to add to my profile. So some jobs I used to have that don't really add value to my current position in terms of creating content for creators, running my content agency, doing video content, etc. It doesn't make sense. So I don't add to my profile, even though it might look good. It just doesn't make sense for the relevancy of my business now. So I actually don't add those. So things I have right now is going to be founder of Alex Colhoun. Obviously, that's my main business. I've got founder of Elevate, which is my LinkedIn growth agency. I've got my newsletter, which is the Growth Innovator. And I've got some brand ambassador things, some old companies that I have here as well I'm still working on. So we've got everything here in the experience. Only things that are relevant to creating content, being a social media manager, brand strategist, email newsletter, whatever it is, make it relevant and keep that in your experience tab. And that's what's going to be necessary at that point of the profile. So that's going to be the experience tab here. So I also want to show you guys a couple profiles that are really good on LinkedIn. The first one's going to be Laura Acosta. just so you get some more ideas of obviously optimized profiles. She has her profile photo here. Like I said earlier, the gradient in the background, keep it on brand. So she's got like the orange gradient here, very optimized. Her banner, she's got the ASCII and Forbes. She's got some other companies here that are obviously good social proof. Her one-liner is personal brand that moves the needle beyond LinkedIn. So just a one line that shows you, okay, personal branding is beyond LinkedIn, but you can start with LinkedIn, build your brand here. It's very profitable. Her CTAs, subscribe to my YouTube, and she's also got #1 UK female creator and #1 LinkedIn live now. So that's awesome. She has the social proof there. Very, very good. She also talks about how many people she helps. So she got the social proof, entrepreneur, investor, building businesses on LinkedIn. So what she's doing and how she's helping people. In her feature section, she's got one thing, which is her 7-day free course. And then her about section is actually very similar to mine. Of course, she's got her sponsorships and booking, her email. She's got how she can help you, YouTube, a link to her program here in her private community. So it's very similar to what I just described, very optimized profile. The next one I want to show you is Justin Welsh. He's also a very good solopreneur, very solid business here. He's a $10 million solopreneur helping 100,000 plus burned out corporate professionals build 6-figure one-person businesses. So he's doing the helping aspect of the link in bio. So who exactly he's helping and how many people he's helped and the social proof there. His banner also got the company logos. Become a solopreneur, build a life that's yours. Obviously, very strong, direct one-liner there. And then, of course, his profile photo is the black background. He's always had it like this, very stern. That's how he kind of showcases what his business is like. And then, of course, on the feature section, we've got two things, his free newsletter, and then, of course, the lower ticket course. Like I was telling you earlier, you can do one free newsletter, one low ticket course, maybe even high ticket product, but he's got one of those combos going really nicely here. His about section, he's got like a really good about me, a part about his past life, kind of his journey to becoming a solopreneur, $10 million solopreneur, his results here. And then, of course, his courses, MBA digital course, systems courses, content OS. He's got links here. So start with your about me, talk about your transformational, your results, and then, of course, go down to more results and then showcase what you offer, free stuff, paid stuff, how they can get in contact with you, booking calls, add it all there. And the last person I wanted to mention was Nick here. This guy. Okay, so he has a very, very solid design branding. So his banner is join my content design cohort waitlist. So right now he's doing a waitlist. Sometimes he changes his banner, obviously, but it's a very visually appealing banner. His profile photo is obviously on brand with his green color scheme. Content design that attracts your ideal audience is going to be his bio text. Very simple, straight to the point. He's not adding any fluff there. It's just content design. So what he does is content design. What he's attracting is your ideal audience. So he's basically telling you if you want to use content design to attract your ideal audience, he's going to be your go-to guy. And then his feature section, he's got his waitlist, work with me. So high ticket, waitlist, and then tiny empires, which again is his free stuff. So free, paid, paid. It's awesome. And then he's got his content here. Experience is great. And then, of course, it's about me. It's going to be the exact same thing. Story, transformational, proof, and then how you can help. Content design, one-on-one coaching. Check out feature section. So from here, he's telling people to go to here. Very, very simple. Straight to the point. All of these bios and profiles are very optimized. You can see they're all exactly the same. When you actually look at these profiles, they're very similar. And from the system I just showed you in this document, it's exactly what all of the top performing creators, entrepreneurs, founders, you name it, are doing on LinkedIn. So if you want to build a profitable personal brand on the platform, this is going to be your go-to guide. So brand consistency, what they do, what they offer, everything's on brand, professional, high quality. That's going to be what you have to focus on right now. So I made a couple action items for you to start before I end this video. The first thing is going to be add your high quality profile photo. Okay. Design a clean, specific profile banner. So profile banner, photo, write your bio text, who you help, how you help them, and what you do. Add your link to your bio and your CTA, free lead magnets, newsletter, you name it. Add 1 to 2 items in your featured section, free and paid offers, try out those different combos, see what works, see what doesn't. And then I want you to write a detailed about me to showcase more about yourself. Add those links at the end, add those CTAs, and then finish adding your experience at the bottom of your profile. And that's really it. I'm going to give you guys access to this Google Doc, go through it, check off these boxes once you're done with them. And then once you're done these boxes, you're ready to go to start creating content, to start selling. But I want you to focus on your profile first. Get this done before you start posting content, because you're going to be missing out on thousands of dollars from prospects, from leads, you name it, that go to your profile. Their first impression is trash. They're never going to go back to you. They might even unfollow you. So do not forget to optimize your profile first. before going out to anything else. It doesn't matter what people tell you. I'm telling you, the optimized profile and having a good amount of following is going to impact how many sales and how many leads you get. Most people say you don't need to worry about followers on social media, but in the end of the day, followers actually do matter. So keep your profile optimized. And that's going to be it for the episode 4 of LinkedIn Raw. If you have any questions, let me know in the bottom of this video. And if you do want me to do another series on this, any specific topics, you can also let me know below. You're gonna have all the links to my free community, which is actually on the screen here. You can join my free community on the school below this video. Anyways, I'll see you in the next amazing LinkedIn Raw. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.